Only Gorski's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Crowther doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the androbot, so please leave it to me. I'll carry him as well as the Dr. Merritt's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorski.
Dottor Gorski. Dottor Gorski. È andato di là, Dottor Gorski. È qua. Lui stava seguendo quella roba lì sottoterra. Stavo guardando, volevo andare a vedere dove si sbucava. Giusto? Sì, quello è strano manufatturiero.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Piano, eh? C'è una terra di morto. Terra di morto.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Eccole qua. Pesce. Pesce.
Nothing interesting. Should I be looking for a specific location? Date?
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Vedi, stavano scavando quella struttura là che abbiamo trovato. Ma?
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still
12
there.
ore sono
Dr. Gorski
passate.
must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
Ecco perché è sfocata, perché era un campo elettromagnetico.
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Quindi
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Buono, aspirato qua più.
Adesso attiviamo il probe che ci dà una mano. Abbiamo il robottino che ci viene dietro. Ehi, ciao caro. Come va la vita?
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And
Buono
what do you see?
l'aspiratore.
Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID,
Non
no
mi
nothing.
qualcosa
Do
che
you
non
want to
hai
give it a
fatto
new
bene.
ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
I'm not really interested in naming machines.
Understood. Maybe we should use the previous name. Olga.
Yeah, whatever fits.
Done. Now,
Olga? Olga, vieni.
you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Quella dell'operadina.
Allora, vediamo qua. Vai di qua.
Ma secondo me già ho respirato veramente qualcosa che non gli ho fatto bene.
Sì, oppure sono le radiazioni emanate da quella struttura. Che non è una cosa del pianeta, è una cosa
The detector's
extraterrestre.
measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one
Ooh.
thick, tangled vein.
Io madonna.
I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
Ehi, scusi,
Hi, Olga.
Scusi, signor robottino, stavo guardando la mappa io.
He followed the branch to the right.
Right.
Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Quindi è andata a destra. E strutture... Ah no, abbiamo trovato questo. E bisogna andare a destra. Poi hanno trovato una grossa struttura verticale. Un tank. Il tank è il serbatoio d'acqua sotterraneo. Ok. Ops. Quindi lui ha detto a destra, giusto? Quando arriviamo qui, noi siamo arrivati da qua, di là, non di qua, di là. Andiamo di qua. Vieni Olga, andiamo. Olguzza, vieni. Eccola la struttura verticale. Qua c'è un altro, vedi, eccola qua la struttura.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Well, the structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, probe.
Quindi adesso dobbiamo seguire questo che ci
Well
porta...
done, Olga. You're useful after all. Now I think I'll apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like?
Ci sono tante strutture qua sotto.
The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
Water tank. Ops. Continua a schiacciare il tasto sbagliato. Quindi adesso seguiamo la struttura, ci dovrebbe portare a un deposito d'acqua sotterraneo. Forse ci siamo. Sì, eccolo lì.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Covell. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
The 4th point is a structure that fills a rock mass.
Dobbiamo trovare una struttura grossa dentro la montagna. 150 grossa, 150.
On top of which he found surface structures.
Ok.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Quindi dobbiamo sempre seguire qui. Andiamo robotino. Robottina.
È un
Olga.
attimino sì.
È Olga. Tracce sulla sabbia. Tracce di scarpe. No, c'è qualcuno. Qualcuno è passato di qua.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Ah, good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. I think we have the 4th point.
Lava. Qua c'è una struttura gigante. Là c'è il 4º punto, la
I
bandiera.
confirm. It's the 4th one. I
Allora.
see our flag. Definitely uphill. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Quindi abbiamo trovato
I wouldn't mind if we
l'altra
bumped into each other
bandiera.
before.
Abbiamo trovato la bandiera, sì, ok, adesso dobbiamo scienza di distanza.
The climb.
Quindi la bandiera è lì, noi dobbiamo andare di là. Giusto? Quindi dobbiamo seguire questo. Sì, non voglio andarmi a bruciare i piedini nella lavuzza.
The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the
Questa
end.
struttura è
What
tutta
kind of growth are you talking
connessa.
about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end, if it ends at all.
Cioè, la struttura è tutta connessa sottoterra. Oh, tu guarda dove siamo andati a finire. Abbiamo fatto il giro tondo, perché noi siamo da qui che siamo arrivati. Quindi questa struttura è tutta una cosa enorme connessa a questa qua centrale.
Magari quella centrale è dove c'è lui.
Sì.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself,
Vedi, quella
Doctor.
lì è la struttura, quanto è grossa. È una struttura enorme che va fino giù. Quindi dobbiamo andare di qua. Però se guardi ci sono altri pezzi della struttura in giro.
Magari non è finito.
Oh, è tutto il pianeta che è una struttura.
Ok.
tracciatore mi segna il drone.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Ah, stiamo salendo in cima, ok.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
Eccolo là.
So RT has transported Dr. Krauter.
Affirmative. He's in the lander. However, the robot didn't find him in the tent.
How's that?
The doctor was already some distance from the camp. I think he was following you, Yasna.
Sir, why didn't you say anything?
The androbot located him quickly enough, and I thought it was pointless to worry you.
Well, thank goodness he's safe now. I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Yasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before.
Sono dei...
When it comes to
Dici
finding a safe
spugni
route,
neri.
there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Dobbiamo arrivare là. Bella stradina. Aspetta che il drone sta analizzando il percorso più sicuro. Ora è arrivato.
Hi, Olga. Lead the way.
Fammi vedere il passaggio, caro.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Il robottino se lavora. Non ci può dare un passaggio. Dobbiamo fare sempre qui. Ehi, che barba.
Potevano fare che ti davano un veicolo dopo un po'.
Ah, vabbè, ce la facciamo a piedi.
Era troppo.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially. Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution.
that.
You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of
Si fida
years.
perché gli viene detto che il percorso
You
sì è
started
buono,
to
però
fear for
passa
your position.
attraverso le voragini.
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules.
E vabbè,
Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even
e lei dirà,
slightly
è
reflect the
passata.
complexity of the
È
human
passata.
one.
Vabbè,
Yes, you probably won't live to
quella
see
lì
that.
tanto vola.
Probably
Io non
not.
volo.
Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job.
E lei dirà, alla fine,
Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about
detto
robots,
già
and
che
Dr.
tanto
Gorski
ti
still
aiuto.
hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, then, he must be a long way from here.
Stiamo parlando con una macchina e con il dottore che non si sa se ci sente oppure no. Vabbè, ci sono quei
Dr.
strani
Gorski,
cespugli.
are you here somewhere?
Ci sono quei strani cespugli.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations.
Sono un po' metallici sti cespugli.
They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Poi c'è un'altra struttura. Non è che sono tutte cose connesse alla struttura queste qua.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we'll most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no
Vedi,
circumstances
ci sono
do we
tutte quelle
leave anyone
strutture
behind.
che si
That's
connettono.
You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the... I'm going to the doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Flashback.
Non è male. Guarda quanto è bianco.
Stiamo arrivando giù con l'astronave.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. That's how bad. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. No problem.
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. A record dated dropout, but otherwise still looking good.
Non so, guarda, si rivede il pianeta.
Copy. Entering final.
Siamo atterrati? Vedi.
Che te la
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened.
Tutto rotto.
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake.
O l'hanno rotto loro o si è rotto mentre
We
atterravano.
find a suitable landing zone.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes. It worries me too.
Comunque ci hanno mandato a cercare i tizi di quello lì, vedi, dell'Hunter. Che bel posticino.
Ma è tutto cielo o c'è?
No, è acqua questa. Vedi? Oceano. Là c'è il pianetuzzo.
E sta nell'acqua.
No, non devo entrare nell'acqua.
Oh, damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful.
Dobbiamo trovare il tizio. Esce bel sole rosso.
I have an object in sight.
Allora.
This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they call that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
Andare di qua per arrivare al campo.
Boh, sembra che quel pianeta andasse nell'acqua.
Chi?
Sembra che quel pianeta andasse nell'acqua.
Sembra... No, io devo andare di là. Non di qua. No, aspetta un attimo. Ah no, sì, devo andare di qua. Devo andare a est. Est e a destra, quindi di là. Io sono andando a ovest. Beh,
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
E questa qua si scazza ogni volta che questo qua comunica e chiede qualcosa di nuovo e le fa non negli ultimi 5 secondi.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know?
Well,
Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was
Una
smoking
fumata.
here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
Now, That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
That's true. It's just, apart from keeping our crew safe, I also have academic concerns.
That's completely understandable, Doctor. However, we must focus on the mission. It has the highest priority, always.
Forgive me, but such thinking is an anti-example of the galactocentric code. We should explore other worlds. Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing.
Whether in the solar system, in the far reaches of the Milky Way, or in a completely different galaxy.
I've heard a thing or two about galactocentrism. Do not meddle in other non-human matters. Seize the void, but do not attack that which has developed its own equilibrium over millions of years. Do not consider anything other than human as either better or worse.
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
But no one will be satisfied with the void, or someone else's well-being. In my opinion, this is an idealized doctrine of science. But most of our lives idly gazing at the sky.
Like me?
Not at all. You are actively involved in
State
space
le piante che
exploration,
mi hanno
Doctor.
fatto un po' rimbambire.
What is this?
Non so,
Astrogator,
amore.
I found a
Però sì.
peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Madonna, invece
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Please don't push me. Been on the surface for just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel
Ah, sono queste piante qui allora.
darkness. Hang on.
Ok, dai. Veramente ho rotto una piantina. Ci saranno offese.
arriva un attimo.
Ne ho rotta un'altra. Ah, vabbè. Mi ha fatto spaventare, mi ha fatto quello lì. Vieni, vieni carina.
Olga,
Eviteresti di passarmi in testa?
Are you there? Over.
che cavolo è stato di me?
I guess that's a no.
Arriva un attimo.
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna, I tried to resuscitate him, but
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser,
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found it like this when I entered Hopper.
I'm sorry. It's on me. It's my fault.
No, Doctor. As Commander, I take full responsibility.
But it was me that left him.
On my order. You're too hard on yourself.
Sì, l'ho visto.
Stop it, really. Please, stop. If is a very cruel word. You don't deserve its torment.
C'è una sorta di struttura.
Guess I know where Gorska was going. I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Why hasn't he yet? Going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crofter's body?
I placed him in a cryochamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
Oh!
Check that report.
One sec.
Siamo?
Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that yet. He could keep going even with injuries.
È successo qualcosa di strano.
Well,
Sì, che abbiamo trovato la corda, ma la corda finisce e dobbiamo saltare giù.
There is a possibility, rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis, I'm really sick of all this hanging.
Of course. Can you see the probe?
Sì.
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as
Yeah,
close
che
as
ce la fai.
possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
Ma
Saltiamo sulla sonda e ci dà una mano la sonda.
You must guide me.
2 meters forward.
Bianca dice spero che questo non peso.
Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
Ok.
Is that
You could say so. I
Grazie
fell
della
from another
mano
height.
robottino.
It was a soft landing, though.
Non è una cosa si è rotta perché
Vedi, ho trovato quella struttura lì.
ma la corda si è rotta perché cosa? Perché
No, era corta.
E scusa, quell'altro è sceso giù.
Chissà come ha fatto.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures,
Magari presta dei tipi.
except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
That's why Dr. Gorski did not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Con una struttura.
Are you saying that
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
2 more
Sembra un'astronave.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauser, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
Possiamo dire magna senza ossigeno.
No, però dice che l'atmosfera qui è
The
respirabile.
terrain. The structures. Are they still everywhere?
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal.
Aspetta,
Che cacchio.
What's going on?
Just a sec. I need to get out. Phew. The load-bearing capacity of this place is difficult. Again.
Maybe you should use the detector. Will indicate the thickness of the structures.
Ok. Ah, ok, ti fa vedere dove è sottile, dove è. Ok.
I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but the oceanic forms here are similar to those on Earth. So there should be similarities on land as well.
Similarities?
Life, Astrogator. I still think there should be life on the surface of Regis 3. Out of the frying pan. Into a hole.
Sto guardando.
Oh, damn it.
What is it this time?
Take a guess, sir.
A sinkhole?
Uh-huh.
Non è facile. Che non è che si capisce pensando. Io sto seguendo la struttura.
ma sì, infatti ogni tanto vai attento di fare.
Forse è meglio. Qui c'è la bandiera.
I found some abandoned items.
What items? What do you have there, Yasna?
A telemeter and opened food rations. So he couldn't have gone far.
Why would he leave his equipment behind?
Well, maybe he planned to come back soon. I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
He may be right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir. I have a lead. His footsteps.
Passato di qua.
Ho detto che la sonetta nel cielo.
E?
Ho detto che la sonetta nel cielo.
Qui c'è una
There are more
mano.
traces. This time handprints.
Qua
And a
c'è
drop
il
detector.
quello lì del
Did
metallo.
I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that. I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Action. No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski...
Sarà un altro modo per scendere. Da di qua. No.
Not a chance. I have to turn back.
Non è che abbiamo troppe vie, ragazza. Qui non si può passare. Ecco.
Oh, mamma.
But
Ouch!
Oh, those sinkholes again.
Yes.
tu ce la fai passare di qua?
Finally!
Eccolo
I
lì.
have his position.
Over you.
Not yet. Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still not.
Yeah. Almost there. Oh, there he is. Got him. He's not moving.
Oh. E che caschiamo? Respira.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. By my count, it's that stupor again.
Just like the others.
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for an answer.
Okay.
Volevo dire comunque si sveglia.
I'm pulling him out.
Ok.
Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move quickly there. The bug will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
Arrivare.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? me again.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
Gli sta dando il mio ossigeno. Tanto ha detto che sto posto è respirabile, quindi non moriamo senza ossigeno noi. Magari diventiamo scemi come quelli là, però vabbè.
Magari no.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start. There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range.
Oh.
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Yes. Oh.
No!
Chiamate raggio morbido, robottino.
Flying.
Ah, ok. Abbiamo fatto l'atterraggio morbido.
Già davanti.
What was that?
Non vedo più niente. Oh.
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeats racing. But saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Ok, siamo finiti nel buco. Il drone, boh. Adesso dobbiamo andarcene da qua.
Oh, dove sei?
Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. Too deep. Shit. Let's hope it's not fossil. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flight. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Vediamo anche questo si accende, dai. Che fortuna adesso. Ma col flare si accende. Non si vede un tubo. Beh, ce la possiamo fare.
Ma che come fai?
Okay. Careful.
Sì, meno male che hai detto... Meno male che hai detto... Attenzione. No, abisso,
Fucking great.
passaggio.
I can't. I just. Can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.